Are you moving out of state and relocating to Greenville, North Carolina?
We're going to give you some pro tips to make this stress-free because we've done it ourselves. If you're thinking about moving here to Greenville, Winterville, let's talk about what you need to know, because moving out of state is a ginormous, stressful, overwhelming task that we're going to do. We've done it quite a lot. So it's not just a huge decision, which it is, of course. It's also overwhelming. And when you're relocating, there's typically a reason: family, job, you just want a fresh start. But going across state lines and going cross country is not just packing a few boxes, and it has to be planned right, or this can turn into a stress-free nightmare to where they leave all your stuff on the curb, which did happen to us one time. So we don't want that to happen to you. So you want to make sure that that's what we're talking about. For Greenville and Winterville, we have helped countless clients move here stress-free, get into their home right away. Nobody's stuff has been left on the street like it has been to us, because we make sure that you have as much stress-free and take as much of the ring as possible.
We wanted to give you 4 tips and a bonus tips, and hopefully this helps you and to get where we wanted to be. And first, we wanted to start really from planning now, and don't wing it, meaning that early that you start to plan better. Moving is not, as my wife said, it's something you just figure it out as you go. It takes time. That's why we need to create a process, at least a plan, a step-by-step plan, and that's gonna help you to have a smoother transition. For example, if you are selling or leasing, this could be the different scenario, because if you're leasing, you're going to go with your lease term. At some point might be breaking your lease, no? Mm-hmm. But if you're selling, you need to definitely know what exactly wanted to know. For example, first, make sure that you connect with the real estate agent there for selling your home and researching the new location, which is, in our case, is Greenville, North Carolina, which you can watch all of our videos about moving to Greenville, North Carolina, and everything's about Greenville, North Carolina. And definitely budgeting where you're moving expenses. That, again, we have videos about that you can watch. Finding reliable movers, which we discussed it, making travel arrangement. That's even simple steps that you need to think about it. You need to have plan about it. And of course, if you're moving with kids, you need to make sure that you know about schools and neighborhood too ahead of a time. Because if you're relocating for your work, understanding also your relocation benefit of your employee could be very beneficial, because that some of your costs is going to be covered by your employers.
The second thing we're going to do is, when we're packing to move, I will tell you, you need to start packing things and putting things. When you start going through your house, we're going to declutter. We're going to put things into 3 piles, basically. We're going to go the toss pile, the keep pile, and the giveaway pile. So we want to make sure we are decluttering our houses as we are moving, to get rid of all the stuff we truly don't need. Because when we are moving, it is the perfect time to declutter and downsize as much as possible. So figure it out. What haven't you used in over a year? That can go in the giveaway or toss pile. Measure the furniture to see if it's even going to fit in your new home. As real estate agents, we have gone into the homes and really measured for people with our pointers and just said, this is how long, this is where it can be. And you want to avoid anything that's going to be, avoid the hoarding situations where you have to take everything. Maybe you just need the photo. So, and then of course, if you can, Facebook Marketplace is a great place to sell the stuff online to make some extra cash for the move.
Exactly. Now, we wanted to talk about choosing your movers wisely.
Which is what we
have from our experience. Because not the price is only important. Of course, it's good to be getting a deal, but not always the cheapest option could be the ideal for your situation. Therefore, finding a right moving company or helps you with the experience of the less stress, and get at least 3 quotes from different companies, but don't just pick the cheapest option. As we said, because sometimes it could be a scam, which happened to us the first time when we left Miami and we spent money and then they overcharged us when they delivered.
They overcharged us when they picked it up and delivered.
Exactly. Therefore,
and they left it downstairs.
And exactly, they didn't even move it. They left it downstairs and we were at the second or third floor. And first, look for movers with a long distance experience and read online all of their reviews like a Google or Better Business Bureau, that's even better than that, and check for hidden fees in the contract. And these are super important because some movers offer too good to be true prices and then only hit you with the surprises changes, as we said, after when you have the contract with them, and that point you cannot do anything basically.
They have your stuff. Number 4, plan for the gap day between closing. So if you are selling the day before and you have to go cross country, you have to travel. If you're not necessarily driving cross country, you still have to kind of plan. So I would say plan ahead. Try not to schedule both on the same day because that can be delayed. It can happen, and that's amazing. We've helped people happen, but delays can also happen. So let's have a backup plan for that, because you don't want to be stuck in the middle of Target and saying, where am I going to sleep tonight? Because you're just walking around aimlessly, which we did actually as well, because we also got delayed. So number 1, have a hotel stay that you can book. Have family and friends you can stay with as a backup plan. Have a survival kit with your clothes, your toiletry, your toothbrush in the car with you. So if you do get delayed, you have at least your essentials with you. Have kids. You want to plan a little fun stops along the way. Know the ABC game. Have fun stops that we can do along the way to turn it into a bit of more of a vacation and not just a long drive.
Exactly. What you need also to do, update your address and important documents, because new estate means new address, and updating everywhere is really hassle. If you wait too long and not doing early, then you miss a lot of important mails with delay and a lot of stress. Therefore, basically, first set up a mail forwarding with USPS. Make sure that they forward you, and update your bank, your employer, and the subscription, which is super important. And then get a new driver's license, car registration, and we know that each state had different deadlines, and knowing that is going to help you to have less stress.
So if you want our down, we're happy to give you this as a free giveaway, so you can read it and kind of have a checklist for you, because moving cross country doesn't have to be a headache. Having the right people on your side to make it stress free and having people to help you transition from one place to the other is what we specialize in many ways.
Exactly. And don't forget to grab that free download tips that we put it in this description below. And don't forget to watch all of our playlists about moving to Greenville. What is Greenville special about? Buying home, selling home in Greenville, or if you are selling your home in other state and buying here, we're gonna help you in all those areas. And don't forget to subscribe in our channel. We love to connect with you, and see you next time.